Hello everybody, my name is Rula Al-Ajri, President and founder of Barik Education and Development, registered in Jordan and in the United States. Thank you for allowing me to be with you tonight. I hope you enjoy your evening. I started working in 2012 inside Syria and in Jordan. Inside Syria, we were as a humanitarian activist until a girl called Layla came to me and said, Khalto Rula, we want schools for girls. I said, don't you have school? Don't you go to school? She said, we stopped going to schools because it's not safe. We built our first school for girls inside Syria. It was 2 tents, and Layla was one of the volunteers there helping teachers. The teachers were from the area, and it was a success for about a year or two before it demolished. Inside Jordan, we bought 4 caravans. We opened our first remedial education school in Zatari camp, and we had 400 students. They were coming the whole day from 9 o'clock until 6 o'clock. We had people, children coming and going the whole day. It was a success for a few years, and we had also a program, a scholarship program, university scholarship program for Syrian students. One of the students, her name is Yuman, came to me and said, I want the river to keep on flowing. I said, what do you mean? She said, I want to help the children. I give them a chance like you gave us a chance to achieve our dreams. I want them to achieve their dreams. I want you to buy me a whiteboard, a table, and chair. I said, no, I can rent you a home, 2-bedroom apartment, and let's work from there. She got her friends to help, to volunteer, and the first day of our school, we had 15 children. They came to school very excited, and we were all excited. After a week, we had 150 students that we couldn't continue from 2-bedroom apartment and had to open to move to a bigger center. And this is how we started Barik Center in 2015. During that time when we were opening, when we the beginning of Barik, we had a lady come in. She was in her 60s. She had her grandchildren with her, and she spoke to me and said, do you have anything for women? I said, what do you mean? I didn't know what they needed. I didn't know what they hoped for. I wasn't planning to. I was helping only children. And she said, I want to know how to read and write. I want to learn. I said, okay, perfect. Bring me 3 more ladies and we will open our first class for women. And she brought 6. And here we go. We opened our literacy program for women. We started with that, and we saw them how they were improved, how they were happy, how they were proud of themselves. They wanted to do more. They wanted to open their own businesses, and of course we started from 6 women to 150 women. We have now programs of entrepreneur programs, we have vocational programs, we have educational programs, so many things for women to make her trust herself again, to know that she can do it, she's worth doing it. This is about Barik. This is what we do in Barik. We have a remedial education from grade 2 to grade 12, and we started with 150. Now we have 370 students and 150 women in that center. We do many activities, extracurricular. We follow the program, the Jordanian curriculum. Also, we opened 2 schools in Syria, northern Syria, in a refugee camp. They were amazing. You should see the children, how happy they were when they held their own bags and went to school and learned how to write. One guy, I have a video of that. One boy just was so excited that he was writing his name. We moved from the school, the tents in the winter. We moved and rented a house there, and the school was a success for a year, but we had to stop because I couldn't get a fund for it. Now we want to open again. We want to start from tents, and bring children together. While the children are learning, we want the mothers to learn too, because as you know, most of the women now, most women are without help, without support from men. They are supporting, or they are the only support for the family. They are the money giver. So we want the women, while their children are learning, we want the women to learn, to follow their dreams, to open their own business, and we want to be there to make sure that they are. We want to follow up with them after they learn, they open their business, and we'll follow up with them for a year. This is what we did in Jordan, and it was a success. And we want to do the same thing inside Syria. Thank you for listening. Ramadan Mubarak. تقبل الله طاعاتكم وكل عام وأنتم بخير.